Come with me. Come with me to discover the secrets of how thoughts become things, and we will manifest like never before. Come with me, and we'll discover a secret so powerful that will take you far beyond your dreams. Come with me on an unforgettable journey. Come with me. It's already yours. Get ready for this adventure, and I'm thankful for today that you found us, so get ready. The time is now. I'm Zelda Kelly. Welcome to Secrets Laws of Attraction.
Hello everyone, this is your friend Zelda Kelly with another Laws of Attraction project. That's right, and this is one that you have been waiting for a long time, and I have been asked about, and I gotta tell you, this works, and I have manifested this myself, and it's not hard. It's a lot easier than what you think it is. Okay, so what do I have here? Zelda, what's going on? Well, I have my telephone, and this video is about how to manifest a phone call or a text from a specific person. Some people say an SP. I like to say a specific person. It could be really from anything. If you have a job application, or if you just want a text or something from let's just say a friend that you haven't heard from in a long time. That actually happened with me. I was actually really, I'll admit, just kind of goofing around with this to see exactly maybe the furthest I don't know. I'm going to say the furthest out there possible text that I could get. And do you know, within 4 hours, that person texted me, and it blew me away because it was like the furthest from my thought pattern. I'm thinking, okay, I'm just really going to put this to the test. That's what I was trying to say. So this is what I did, and this does work. You have to have patience. You cannot manipulate this. You cannot meddle it. You cannot push, pull, anything like that. You have to be patient. The key in this is knowing. Now, what did I do? First of all, I've got to tell you that you have to sit back for a minute and you have to think about your feelings. You have to think, how did that feel when I have received this text or this phone call from this person? Now, if you're waiting for something like a job to call you back or something, you can use your imagination. You're going to have to. But if you're doing this for a specific person, I want you to think about how good that made you feel. When you saw that person's caller ID come up, or the name, or both, how it just made you feel so happy and alive, and it was good to hear from them. That's how you need to get in that mindset. You have to think forward. You cannot think, well, I don't know if this is going to work because, I've done this before and he hasn't called me so far, and. So what you need to do is you need to be very cautious about how you handle this. And the first thing to do is getting that feeling, getting that mindset. How did that make you feel? Well, the best thing to do now at this point is knowing how did that make you feel. You put that energy into your phone. So what I do is I just hold my phone like this. I just hold my phone, and I just know this specific person is going to call me. Now, I don't put a time limit on it, because if you do that, you're actually cheating yourself, and you're trying to manipulate the person, and you're trying to manipulate the situation. You cannot do that. No. Be a good little person. Sit back and be patient, okay? So what you do is you visualize that person's number, caller ID, something coming up on your phone. You have to do that. And the second thing is you start putting that affirmation out there. This is what you do. You put the affirmation out there. You say, I am so happy that he called me, but you've got to do it in the past tense. All right? You can't do it in the forward tense. You have to put it in the past tense. You have to say, I am so happy that this person called me today. And let's just say this. I am so happy that he or she called me and told me how he or she felt. I'm so happy that they were able to call me and invite me out. And we went out and we had such a lovely time. And I'm so happy that this person said this to me. And I'm so happy that this person called me and thought of me. And I'm so happy that this person told me that they can't get me off of their mind or their heart. Now you've got to keep doing that. And once you do it, 15 minutes later, you can't say, well, Zelda, so don't write to me. I don't want to hear this. 15 minutes later, I don't want to hear. You know what, Zelda? That didn't work. I did that. I did that 10 minutes ago, and that didn't happen. Okay? It's just like it was before. That didn't happen. Well, I'm going to tell you, it won't. If you have that attitude, don't just click off right now. See that little clicker button? Just click off this button. Just click right now. Bye. Bye. Because it's not going to work. What you're going to have to do is have the patience, trust the universe. Now, you're using the law of assumption. And the law of assumption is though it has already happened. You're assuming. And assuming in this particular case is not a bad thing. Don't think of it that way. I know that little saying, but Zelda, assuming is making a you-know-what out of you and me. No, 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 my loves. The law of assumption is actually a universal law, and you use it, okay? So what does that do? When using the law of assumption, and you're assuming, and you're presenting this person with this mindset, that's putting you in alignment with the Earth's frequency and with the Earth's vibration. There you go. Now, if you want to put some vibrational music on, which is either 432 hertz is what I like. That's my favorite, 432 hertz. While you're doing this, and you can search any of these little sites that have music and videos and everything else, you'll find the one that you like. I know that you will. That's definitely going to help you get into that same mindset. So that's the first thing you do. You hold your phone, you put your energy in the phone, and you just basically say, you know, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that I know I'm going to get a phone call from this person. I know that I know that I am. And then you can switch it over. I have got a phone call from this person. This person loves to talk to me. And you feel that feeling that you had before inside when you've already seen the caller ID and the number come up. Now there's a second part of this, and don't skip this, okay? After you do your little affirmation, sorry, we got some glare there from my phone. I'm going to turn you over there so you behave, all right? So once you get that done, you get your little trusty journal out. I love this journal. This was my grandmother's, and I still have it. I haven't written in it, but I'm using it for you. This says, ask and it shall be given, seek and ye shall find, and knock and the door will be opened unto you. And that's from Matthew 7:7. So what you do is you just get in here. See, I have pressed a rose here. I love that. Okay, so you just get in here and you write down, this person has called me. Now, even if he hasn't called you yet, or she hasn't called you yet, you get in here and you write it down. Okay, so you may not have a journal like this. Okay, you don't have to have a journal like that. I also have a composition book that I use, and I write things in. And I already finished one, and now I'm on this one for this year. So you can pick these up relatively inexpensive. All right, you get out your trusty little pen. I have a red one here, and I mark certain things in certain ink colors. And if I'm working on love, I do red. If I'm working on money, I do green. If I'm working on anything else, it can be blue. Okay, so what you write down is as if it already happened. This person called me. I'm so happy. And you feel that feeling. I can tell you, when you get into this mindset and when you have this happen, your trusty phone will be the conduit. You see, in order to get on someone else's frequency, what do? You dial that number. The fact that you're thinking of that person and that person's telephone number will put you on the frequency. It'll put him on the frequency with your telephone number. You see how that works? But you're using two things here. Actually, three. You're using the law of attraction. You're using the law of manifestation. And you're actually using the law of assumption. And now be thankful and grateful. When you're done with this, I'm so thankful that this person has called me. I'm so thankful that this person is thinking of me. I'm so thankful that this person has thought of me. And all day long, until you get that phone call, all day long, you just walk around and say, I'm so thankful that this person called me. I'm so thankful that this person's thinking of me. Or I'm so glad that job opportunity called. Or I'm so glad that this person called me, this friend called to clear the air so I can apologize if I need to. You use it for the greater good. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I have people who call me that say, I want this person to call me just so I can tell them off. Don't you dare do that. I'm going to be your Aunt Zelda now and say, don't you dare do that, because you will go backwards. You will wind all of your clock, your law of attraction clock. You will, everything that you've ever tried to do and accomplish will now go backwards, and you will not be able to manifest. You see, vibrations come. You can manifest that if you want to, but if that call actually comes and you behave in that way, well, stinker. Don't do that, because I'm going to tell you, doing something like that, your vibration isn't as high as if you use the vibration for the greater good. And that's why we are here, for the greater good, to be of service to others. And you're not manipulating this other person. You're asking this other person, this other job opportunity, this other special friend or family member to call you for a specific reason. And that is happiness. That is happiness. And believe me, they will be happy when they call you. They're going to call you for a specific reason. So you can do this all day long. Walk around, say, I'm so glad that I received that phone call, but don't forget, write down, use your law of assumption, write it down. Make sure you don't skip that step. Now I'm going to tell you, you have to write it, physically write it down. You can't cheat on that. You can't take your phone and write it in there, clickety click. No, that doesn't work. You have to physically write it down. And when you do write it down, visit that night and day until you get the phone call. Now, I want to tell you, when I did this for that specific person, this specific person is out of state. I haven't talked to him in years. I will go as far as to say he was an old high school boyfriend. So you know how long it's been. That's been a long time. Within 4 hours, this person texts me and said, I wish I had the text here. I would actually show you. For some reason, I'm thinking of you today. How are you? Now, I'm going to tell you something that just blew me away. And when you get a text like that and you feel that elation, you'll be surprised. But don't go, oh my gosh, what was that? Why did that happen? That is so weird. Now stop. You can't call the law of attraction weird. You see, my loves, we use the law of attraction every day. We manifest every day, whether you like it or not. What you're doing is you're setting that intention in your subconscious. Your subconscious is connecting with this person or with this opportunity's subconscious. It's not manipulation. I don't manipulate people, and you shouldn't either. You are suggesting and getting on the same frequency as this person. You will be gleefully surprised at how wonderful this works. Okay? So, please do me a favor. Like, subscribe, and leave me a message in the comments below and let me know how this is working for you. Keep it up until you get that call. It could be within 15 minutes, or the text could come within 10. But it may take a little longer. That's okay. It is okay. But you can keep doing it. You're not, do it once a day. Once a day until you get that text or the phone call, okay? So you be well, you be blessed, and you be especially Braveheart, and I will see you in the next episode of Secrets Laws of Attraction. I'll talk to you very soon. Love you. Bye for now. Bye.